What's better than one ascent? What's better than one ascent at Siabod? Look at the flying ants, it's crazy. What's better than one ascent? Two ascents. Brutal, but beautiful. 3 days in Snowdonia, 9 consecutive training days, 155 kilometres, 7,500 metres of climbing, 3 weeks to UTMB Mont Blanc. I'm at the rocks Monday, and on the training schedule today I got hill repeats. Don't really feel like running at the moment. Let's give this a go. First thing I need to do is go for a pee. 5.5 hours in traffic, humid, flying ants, not exactly the mountain training build-up I'd planned. What's better than one ascent of Siabod? Look at the flying ants, it's crazy. I hope I got a good time. What's better than one ascent? 2 ascents. We're up. This time it's raining. It started to rain on the way down. Gentle now. The rocks are all slippery. It's a bit technical here. I don't think it's a good place to be talking on the camera. I sat down to put the stone out of my shoe. My Garmin went off saying, "Oh, emergency beacon, emergency alert. Do you want to send? Do you want to send?" No, I don't want to send. The option to disable is not working. And every time I push a button, it doesn't. What button am I supposed to push? I don't know. Is it touchscreen? The thing is that touchscreen, if the touchscreen doesn't work because it was raining, 3 or 4 times it's gone now, and each time I've said to him, "No, I'm fine, don't, just ignore that." But next time, maybe it's real. So here's what's happening and how to fix it. The Garmin detects a sudden stop. It starts a 10-second countdown. If you have screen lock enabled like I do, hold any button for 3 seconds to unlock, then press the down button to cancel. I see the cancel option, I go to press the touch screen. Nothing happens because the screen is wet. The trick is button, not touch screen. 3 seconds to unlock and then the down button to cancel. Get familiar with this before the mountains and the rain. In the southeast of England, it's just been dry all the time, and most of the UK is in drought. Today, the challenge is to do at least 3 climbs of Snowdon from different paths, from different trails. It's 30k, over 30k, 2,500 meters of climbing. I've got my waterproof leggings on, and I don't really like running in waterproof leggings, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, so optimistic. Weather's not great. I looked at the forecast on the top of Snowdon. It's pretty much rain all day. First summit done. Weather is cold and windy, raining. I'm going to get off here, it's pretty cold. It's taken me half an hour longer than it would have done that I did in the race, which makes me a little bit upset. You have to manage your expectations, don't you? I got up here, which is a good thing. I saw a few people on the way up. They didn't look very happy, and I can understand why now. How about that? What a place. It's grim, but at the same time beautiful. Brutal, but beautiful. So the going is pretty tough today. I'm nervous about falling, so I'm going really easy. I don't want to fall on my own, and I've got a long day out. I'm not too sure about this route that I've chosen, how good or bad it's going to be, how exposed it's going to be. I'll give it a go. I've never done it before. It's a lot more sketchy than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be an easy route. It's turned into insano. Straight up. Top of the Watkins Path, and we're about to go down again now. The first summit at Snowdon, then we went down the pig track and then cut off onto the miners track. And then went over this path, I don't know, it started off really nice and then it just turned into a mega scramble. It feels like 2 hours, probably an hour of scrambling. And in bad weather conditions wasn't the best, but it made it. And now let's go down and go somewhere warm. I need to eat. I can't believe it. I'm out of the clouds. I've been in the clouds hours and hours. So tired. Anyway, look, I got out of the clouds. It warmed up. I'm into my shorts. Things are getting better. So 12k to go. One more climb at Snowdon. I've changed my clothes. Everything was soaking wet. I put a nice pair of new clean socks on. I've got a nice warm top on. I keep the wet stuff separate from the dry. And we go again. I've got enough water. I'm hoping to get done in the next 2.5 hours. 12k in 2.5 hours. Sounds easy, doesn't it? But it's a 1,000-meter climb. Yeah, at the moment we're at Redu. With 12k to go. We're going to go through the Slate mine. Then we'll pick up, I think it's the Rangers path. It zigzags back up to Snowdon. Right, okay, yeah. I've got a torch here just in case. Hopefully I'm not going to need that. Section between the Miners Track and Watkins Path. In bad weather, really challenging. I did a lot of scrambling. Or the path just runs next to an exposed cliff all the time. So I was really conscious of knowing that there was a big drop to my right. There was lots of paths leading up to the edge, you know, like for people that have gone up there to view, I imagine, to look at the view. But in the bad weather, it was just so easy. You just following the path and just follow it straight to the edge of something. Just touching 3,000, short of 3,000, but crazy. It was 36k. I think maybe I started at 6:30. Maybe I've been out for 10 hours. I came down Snowdon at a good pace though. I'm happy with that. Like at the end of the day, when I've been with 10 hours in my legs, I could still run. The weather wasn't great. I got to test my wet weather kit. I stayed warm all the way around, which was nice. My mind, I can't think of anything. Really, I'm a bit numb. My mind is numb. I'm not really thinking of anything at all. Just numb. I just want to eat. Maybe after I've had something to eat, I can think straight. 9 consecutive training days. My last rest was the travel day back from Hee-Hong. The night before, I wanted to write about this week, what had happened, the journey, the experiences. I was too tired to hold a pen. That told me something. The weather forecast said gusty winds, not recommended for Snowdon. I went anyway. Lamberris Path, the safest option. The last hard climb before Chamonix. I woke up apprehensive. I always do on the last day of a hard block. The legs hurt. The bed was unfamiliar. The alarm went off at 4. I pushed it to 5. But I went. Last time I came down this part of the path, I was coming the other way. UTS 100M. 46 hours. Completely off my head. Things are different today. I'm not out for 10 hours today, so I can put a little bit more effort into things. Yesterday on the long run, I was making deals with the devil to get out of trouble when I was in a difficult situation. And I said, oh look, if I get out of this, I'll complete the course, but then I can go home early tomorrow. No, I'm not doing that. I woke up this morning, tough. It was a bit of a restless sleep last night. The legs were aching as usual. I used the massage gun, it helped a little. I'm up here, but should I have come? Jeez, it's windy and it's cold. There's not a lot to see apart from seagulls. I've got to make a call which way I go back down again. Do I go straight back down? When I arrived, I felt a bit sluggish, and now I feel more flexible. I don't know why. Flexible, more confident. 3 days in Snowdonia has improved my confidence. I feel fitter. The first day I found the climbs really difficult. The terrain, where to put your feet, my confidence was lacking. And today, I feel really confident. I'm bombing down the path, on the rocky path, the scree. I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it. I've got a rhythm going. I can see the terrain changing, you know, from slate to boulders to scree. I know how to adjust my pace, and I feel more confident. I don't feel like I'm going to put my foot down and I'm going to twist my ankle. I think you have to survive the first couple of days. The chances of hurting yourself early on are high, I think. And maybe that's why sometimes when you're so cautious, you just don't flow, you're clumsy. So I can describe myself as, when I arrived here, I felt clumsy, and now I feel confident. I'm so glad I went out today. I built a little bit more confidence. It's not long now till we go to Chamonix. I felt like I was running out of the time. I didn't have time to get fit, or my fitness wasn't improving. I felt like I was going to get injury. And then today, the run was really nice, had loads of energy. I didn't feel any pain. I ran down from Snowdon. I had a pain-free run. That's a statement, isn't it? I'm looking forward to taper. Could I do more? I always feel like I can do more. But saying that, yesterday evening, I wanted to write some things about what happened here, the journey and my experiences. I just felt so tired, so exhausted, numb. 9 consecutive training days with 155 kilometres, 7,500 metres of vert. 21 days to Mont Blanc. The work is done. So taper, bring it on.